What if you could never feel empathy or remorse? For some, this isn't a hypothetical question, it's their reality. This is the world of psychopathy and sociopathy, personality disorders defined by a distinct lack of empathy and remorse, coupled with manipulative and potentially violent behavior. Understanding these disorders is not merely academic curiosity, it plays a critical role in criminal profiling and treatment, offering insight into some of the most perplexing and chilling criminal minds. These disorders may be unsettling, but they are a vital part of understanding the darker corners of the human psyche. Stepping into the mind of a serial killer might seem like a nightmare, but for some researchers, it's an essential pursuit. The study of serial killers delves into a realm of extreme criminal behavior, a world that is both rare and disturbing. Yet, it's a world that holds answers to questions that have haunted humanity for centuries. What drives these individuals to such horrific acts? Are they born this way, or are they a product of their environment? The answers are complex and multifaceted, deeply rooted in psychological factors that are often difficult to comprehend. Psychologists strive to understand these factors, to dissect the dark psyche of serial killers, not out of morbid curiosity, but in an effort to prevent such heinous crimes and to identify potential threats. It's a daunting task, one that requires bravery, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. The minds of serial killers are a dark territory, but exploring them can shine a light on important psychological phenomena. Imagine being shunned for something beyond your control. For many with mental health issues, this is a daily reality. The stigma surrounding mental health issues is a pervasive and often unseen force. It whispers in hushed tones, painting those with mental health disorders as other, abnormal, or dangerous. This stigma isn't just harmful, it's downright dangerous. It leads to discrimination, isolation, and even self-stigma, where individuals internalize these damaging misconceptions. These consequences are not just societal, they are personal. The sting of stigma can further exacerbate mental health issues, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. It can discourage people from seeking help, from believing in their ability to recover, and from seeing themselves as deserving of care and compassion. But there's hope. Breaking down this stigma isn't just possible, it's essential. By fostering understanding, empathy, and acceptance, we can change the narrative around mental health. We can shift from a culture of judgment to one of support. The stigma surrounding mental health issues is a significant hurdle, but together we can break it down. What if one event could change your mind forever? For those with PTSD, this is more than a what if. Post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, is a mental health condition triggered by experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. It's like an echo from the past, persistently haunting the present. Imagine your mind as a library. Usually, our brains file away memories in an orderly manner. But a traumatic event can be so overwhelming that it disrupts this process. It's as if the library has been upended with books strewn about. These unprocessed memories can unexpectedly resurface, causing distressing flashbacks and nightmares. Understanding PTSD is critical because it affects millions of people worldwide, from veterans to victims of abuse, accidents, and disasters. It's not a sign of weakness, but a human response to extraordinary circumstances. Effective treatments are available, including cognitive behavioral therapy, eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing, and medication. These can help individuals regain control of their lives. Trauma can leave deep scars on the mind, but with understanding and treatment, healing is possible. What happens when narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy come together? Enter the dark triad. This dangerous trio of personality traits is often associated with manipulative, deceitful, and socially harmful behaviors. Narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a constant need for attention and admiration. Machiavellianism, named after the Renaissance diplomat and writer Niccolo Machiavelli, involves strategic, calculated manipulation for personal gain. Psychopathy, on the other hand, is marked by a lack of empathy, remorse, and an impulsive nature. The dark triad might sound like the stuff of nightmares or a villain's character sketch in a thriller novel, but it's a real and present danger in our society. Recognizing these traits in individuals can help us protect ourselves and others from potential harm. It's also vital for therapists and mental health professionals to identify these traits for effective intervention. The dark triad might be a disturbing concept, but awareness of these traits can be a powerful shield. Can authority make us hurt others? And can power turn us into monsters? Two famous experiments sought to answer these questions. The Milgram experiment, conducted in the 60s, revealed the unsettling extent to which individuals would inflict pain on others under the command of an authority figure. It was a stark demonstration of obedience, even in the face of causing harm. On the other hand, the Stanford prison experiment showed us the dark side of power. Ordinary people, cast into roles of prisoners and guards, quickly adopted abusive and dehumanizing behaviors. It was shocking how swiftly power could corrupt, yet these experiments did not come without their ethical controversies. The distress caused to the participants raised serious questions about the moral boundaries of psychological research. These experiments revealed a dark side of human nature, but they also remind us of the importance of ethics in research. Can our childhood shape our adult lives? For those who've experienced adversity, the answer is often a resounding yes. Childhood adversity, whether it be abuse, neglect, or a dysfunctional family environment, can leave profound imprints on one's mental health and well-being. These experiences, like dark ink on a pristine canvas, can shape how we perceive the world, ourselves, and our relationships. They can manifest as anxiety, depression, or even personality disorders, casting a long shadow over our lives. But it's important to remember that understanding these effects is more than just an academic pursuit. It's a crucial part of providing support and intervention. By acknowledging the power of these early experiences, we can foster empathy for those who've been through them. We can develop effective treatments, create supportive environments, and ultimately help individuals to step out of the shadow of their past. Childhood adversity can cast a long shadow, but understanding can be the first step towards healing. Are our perceptions always reliable? Cognitive biases suggest otherwise. Our minds, as brilliant as they are, can often play tricks on us, leading us down a path of distorted perception and flawed decision-making. This is the realm of cognitive biases. Consider the confirmation bias, where our minds tend to favor information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs, blinding us to contrary evidence. Or the Dunning-Kruger effect, where individuals with limited knowledge overestimate their ability, while those with much knowledge underestimate theirs. These biases, among others, can warp our understanding of reality, leading us to make less than optimal decisions. But it's not all doom and gloom. Recognizing these biases is the first line of defense. By being aware that our minds can be deceptive, we can actively challenge our perceptions, seek diverse viewpoints, and strive for objectivity. Cognitive biases may cloud our judgment, but awareness can clear the fog. What if a substance or behavior had a grip on you so strong you couldn't let go? For those with addiction, this is their daily struggle. Addiction is that unseen force that clings to individuals, leaving them in a constant battle with themselves. It's not just about dependency on substances, but also behaviors that become compulsive and damaging. In the realm of psychology, addiction is viewed not as a moral failing, but as a complex interplay of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. It's like an insidious puppeteer, manipulating the brain's reward system and making the individual dance to its tunes. The devastating impact of addiction seeps into every aspect of an individual's life, from health to relationships to their very sense of self. It's a downward spiral that can seem impossible to escape from. But there's hope. Understanding addiction, its triggers, and its impact is the first step towards treatment and recovery. Addiction may be a powerful enemy, but understanding is a powerful ally. The human mind is a complex terrain with both light and dark corners. As we've journeyed through these unsettling aspects of psychology, from psychopathy to addiction, we've underscored the importance of understanding, not for sensationalism, but towards betterment. The dark corners of the human psyche, once illuminated, can aid in early detection, treatment, and even prevention of harmful behaviors while combating stigma and promoting mental health. By seeking to understand even the darkest aspects of the human mind, we can work towards a more compassionate and understanding society.